We took us a break, we'll be back now. Ain't nothing gonna throw up this cash cow. I pull up a skirt, that foreign thing. All I see is streets when we back out. Took us a break, we're back now. Back in this bitch with a bag now. Stab them niggas, stay ahead. No, me say the bitty bitches got 'em mad now. Ain't nothing money pouting in this money, baby. Counting nothing, 20, 50 cents, 100, baby.
So guys, what up? I want to explain, I guess this video is overall what I did for why didn't I do a video for Vlogmas or videos leading up to Vlogmas, and where the fuck have I been at off the YouTube radar, and why did I go missing? So, let's get down to it. First of all, Merry Vlogmas. Second of all, Happy holiday season. Third of all, what's been up? Oh, and finally, I'm back. Okay, so what's been up? Where have I been? So as you guys know, I'm a college student. I've been in college for some time now. And just when I thought it was going to be okay and easy, it was not. It turned out to be a shitstorm. So, what happened to me? Where have I been? And what's going on? As you guys know, I'm currently, like I said before, college. And as you guys know, college takes up more of your time span. And in this case, energy, life, sociality, basically anything that you want to do outside of college, you can't because you have so much shit to do, and it's always going to come out to be backed up if you don't get it done. Well, in this case, it turned out to be like that. Oh, plus you guys like my new hair. And yes, I'm rocking the pajamas right now because I'm not really in the mood to like pull on this whole look and entourage. I ain't even going anywhere. So it's rainy, it's gloomy. I live in Trenton. Most likely, it's no white Christmas. I was hoping for one, and which is odd. I'm gonna put one ad in there. I was always praying for snow, and miraculously, how we got snow for like 2 or 3 days this month. It's been crazy. So if you guys are wondering where the snow came from, you can blame me. I love a white Christmas and I love snow overall. So, get at me. But anyway, so what's been up? What happened was throughout the semester, okay, so let's start from the beginning. As you guys know, I'm studying to be a fashion apparel designer, and my job is as a fashion apparel designer. I'm supposed to create mood boards, work on a collection, learn how to sew, basic sewing, needles, all that type of stuff, portfolio, all that down the line for fashion apparel design, major, class, everything. Get it? Okay. What happened was, in the beginning of the semester, it started out easy. What we were supposed to learn was how to create a collection, or no, what started was meeting and greeting. Everybody was supposed to meet each other in the beginning of the semester, which was August 30th, which would be August 30th. They claimed August 30th. All classes will begin on August 30th or was it September 27th? I don't know, whatever date we were all supposed to be meeting up as, we were all supposed to meet up on that date. And you know it's not the real date because every date says meet up on the 27th or somewhere. They always pick a weekend date. So like for me, a weekend date, for my school, they would pick a date that's on a weekend and then we would meet the week after. So apparently we were supposed to meet up on the week after. And what we did was, we had to come in together, meet up the day after that day, and sit down and meet new people. There were new students coming in for the new semester in the fashion program. The fashion program got built in like 2014, 2013, and it's a new building to us because we finally have our own space where, you know, we can do our own fashion design, labels, and all that type of shit. So that story cut short, yeah. So it was new students, new people arriving, and it was just like this semester was supposed to go by smooth, easy peasy. Certain people were supposed to be in certain sections. We were all going to do our own thing, and in my apartment, since I'm sewing technical skills part two, you get to actually create your own collection. I'm going to vary on that now. So what happened was, for 2 days out of the week, each we meet we met as a group Monday and Wednesday. And what happened was, the first week it was just like a chill week, and then the second week, the first day it was like a chill day, and then the second day we started to work on things and da 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 da. So on the second day, what we really did was we had to come in, sit down as a group, and discuss a theme. Now that doesn't bother nobody, considering this is the fashion program. We're supposed to come up with a theme and everything for a person, everything for everybody to like understand. My problem with this was, let me turn it this way compactly so you guys don't be seeing the TV in the background. Sorry. The problem with this overall theme was we didn't have one theme. Now everybody know in fashion design, a designer picks a theme that they find most appropriate for their collection that they're gonna bring out, and how many pieces in the collection, and da 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 da. I'm quite sure if you guys want to know, I'll probably VM more on that if you just type in the comments below. What is a theme? What does it do in fashion? And what is the piece? What is the whole point of a theme? Basically like that. But okay, so in the first week, I guess I thought at first I thought it was a joke, that we were all supposed to do something based off of a theme. I thought it was a joke that we were all going to pick a theme and we were all going to use all these themes and create a collection out of it. But it turned out to be a lie. So we have a new advisor. As you guys want to know, and if you guys want to know, we had an advisor. We had two actually for the fashion program. And the first one had to quit because she had prenatal care and da 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 da, and that Mercer was like pointless. It didn't really want to do. I guess didn't want to give her whatever. Maybe her wages weren't right or whatever. But she quit after a while. We saw her recently around. We saw her like oftenly around the building, but after a while she didn't really stay, so she left. We had a second coordinator, and I guess we weren't, I don't know, hyper kids, or she wasn't getting paid well, because after that she left too, and she moved to New York, and she found that she didn't tell us she got a new job though after she left. Like the first couple of times we started to know she was getting distant, and this was look like a class back in like 2015. She started to get distant and hesitant, and she didn't really like stay too long. And after a while she started to like, okay, like, so she started, I guess we can say she was starting to make excuses. One point via she started to say her child was sick. Another point where saying she had to do this. I don't know if they were actual true. I believe she had a death in the family at one point, and that we can't display that wasn't true. That probably was true. And at another point she just didn't want to function. I don't know, but but after that we didn't see her no more. 3 weeks later the dean came in, started talking to us, so it's like our whole school was like screwed basically. She didn't want to be there no more. So yeah, so this is our third advisor, and she's actually more fun than the other advisor that left, because the other advisor would act as like blank questions, like you're supposed to be teaching us, but you expect us to answer like we don't know all this. This is not all coming just from one class we did with her before, because at one point, I'm not going to get too much on the topic. We did one class with her before, and she expected us to like know something from that book into this class, but it's a whole different class area. So yeah, so she left in the middle of the month, and we never heard of her until one point she told us about our at one point she told one student that she had left and got a new job in New York. So props to her. Hope she does good in New York. And she could have just she could have just told us that from the beginning. But anyway, we have our new advisor. I ain't gonna tell her name, but she's new. She's fun and she's youthful. And I guess no one told her that in a fashion tech program you're supposed to do one theme, not a series. What happened was, in our in our in our second day in the first week of semester, when we were all coming together as a group in the fashion department, we were supposed to come down on a theme. A theme, again, is a overall piece you take and make for your collection. You base your collection off of color, whatever the theme name is, set a scene, make the overall looks, all that together. What happened with that was, I can say, pitiful, sad. It was petty. I chose one theme, and I'll let you know on it. I thought everyone would just pick one theme. The theme was Peacock Summer Nights pop art on the surface, and yeah, Peacock Summer Night pop art on the surface. Now, at first, I thought it was a joke. We wasn't about to pick all these things. I thought we were only supposed to pick one theme, go down that path, and we were satisfied. No, we had to pick 3 themes and go down 3 paths and try to put them all together into one. Now, most of you probably would say that's easy. All you gotta do is put the feathers on top of the garment, and that will be on the surface. Or put a little like creativity in your designing layout, and that'll be pop art. Long story cut short, I got confused with it. Like, normally in fashion design, a designer is only supposed to pick one theme, work off that one theme, and base your whole collection off that one theme. And it's supposed to work with that one thing. With me, this collection did not come out like that. By the end of the month, it was just horrible. So, what happened during the progress of all this? Let's see. So, we had occasional months where we had to work separately to make a 4-piece collection. One of us was in technical skills part 1, so she only had a limited time to work on this collection. Well, not a limited time, what I'm saying. She had the same amount of time as we did to work on a collection. Everything was going to be due at the end of the year, which was December 13th. This shit didn't make sense. At first, it started out as a 4-piece collection. 4-piece collection. Not a 5-piece collection, 4-piece collection. No. 4-piece collection, and the last piece we pick on our own. So, they give you 4 silhouettes to design. First look was a princess line dress. Second look was a pair of pants. Third look would be a skirt. First silhouette was a princess line dress. Second silhouette would have been a pair of pants. Third silhouette with a skirt. And fourth silhouette is a jacket. The look is your own creativity. The design layout, I would say the design goes with the silhouette. But I'm not ready. The designing and the designing process and all that is your idea and your own. And then you get to create a 5th look for yourself. So you get one special look that you get to design and lay out your own damn self, which I found fine. But then our professor told us to leap forward. Then I have this professor. She's an assistant professor, but she doesn't really do too much. Like, she knows about fashion. She knows about creating lines, mood boards, all that type of stuff. But she really doesn't know, like, how to teach it. Like, she done told us already. She didn't know how to teach. So it was like her teaching us her telling the professor what to do was like a little bit of a blank shot. So that was one problem. She's an assistant. She doesn't really teach a class. Like, she literally doesn't teach anything. And the problem with that was she doesn't know how to teach. She's poor at doing assignments, this, that, and the third. Pretty much all together, she's only supposed to be there to help. Not give information, give advice, give ideas, and, well, no. Give advice, but give ideas and speak on them, but you can't, like, insert yourself into the classroom when you're not supposed to be like that. You're not a professor. To me, if you're not the main character professor of this situation, you do not belong here. So there was no need for her to leave. So instead of one professor choosing to do what she started to do, she let the other one come in and insist that we do a 6-piece collection. So now we done leapfrog from this. We gotta create 4 looks and then 2 extra looks that are our own. And that became boggling. At first, I thought it was a cool idea. Oh, this is gonna be looking cute. Da, 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 da. I had all the excitement in the world until it led up to the final events. Until it led up to these events. At one point, it was too many to be going off fast. At another point, it was so much shit going on. Mood board wasn't even coming out like it was supposed to. Like, I had to do my mood board 4 different times. 4. On the 5th try, it won. It struck out, it blew out, it won. It was just hell. I couldn't understand it. 3 themes. This path was not clear, it was not thought out, it was not put together properly, and the information on the theme part was not there. Like, it was sad. I can't tell you how many times I stressed each night trying to put together a collection. Plus, I had 2 other classes to do, and I could not stay on this collection by itself because other shit had to get done. I think I missed 3 days of work at one point from one class because I was trying to understand the routine of that class. And then after that, after I understood it, I couldn't redo it. The only thing I probably could have redone was the damn Inquisitives, and that was it. But anything else is just going and by. Oh, boy. Explain this right here. Then the professor was still doing shade. Now, okay, like I said, we had 2 people. Alright, so if you didn't know, in technical skills, part 2, it's only 2 people. Me and this girl, me and my other classmate. Won't name her name because I don't want to do that. And then the other girl in our second classroom, technical skills part 1, which we took. Her name was, well, we ain't, again, I keep saying her name. I'm not going to display names. We were all in class, and me and Ashley, we're in skills part 2, so we're trying to work on this collection, and we see her in skills part 1. The girl's actually good at design, at this stuff. She's down packed, she was fast. She made it all the way up to creating a jacket herself, as opposed to what we did in part 1. Here's why. In part 1, we were supposed to create a jacket. In part 1, technical skills part 1, you learn the basics. Basically, you learn what the hell happened in part. Basically, you're going to learn. Okay, so in part 1, you're learning the basics of sewing. So you're going to learn how to create certain things. So they give you like muslin to use to create these fabric, and it's easy to tear cloth, so you wouldn't be able to use it too much to wear or like that, unless you were like, okay, so if I was bigger, if I made it for a bigger size woman, she probably could wear it, but the problem would be it'd be easy to wreck, so you probably have holes what do I do in that process. But yeah, so again, what was that? Basic sewing part 1. You learn how to basic sew, and the girl in that classroom did a good job. She first started out with they give you the first silhouette. So the first silhouette would have been, it's not the blouse because the blouse came last. Blouse, pair of pants, what was it there? Skirt. Okay, so the first thing you learn is a skirt. The second thing you learn is the pair of pants. The third thing you learn is the blouse. With us, we learned the skirt, the blouse, and the pair of pants. No, skirt, pants, and blouse. And it took us longer because here's where we said the shade was thrown in at the end. It took us longer because the lady, our professor that was giving us classes now, our professor here is a theater professor, meaning she does theater costume design, meaning she doesn't really know too much about fashion design, but knows a little bit about the sewing part of garments and stuff like that. So she only knows the sewing. She doesn't really know what a collection is meant. Well, she probably knows what a collection is meant for because she probably knows the cohesiveness and everything, but she doesn't really know. She's not really in the bit for the fashion. She's more of the behind the scenes, like theater, because she told us already. She's more in theater design and costume design. She's not really into the fashion. So what happened was she had the girl in technical skills part 1 was exceeding as faster as we were, and when we were in part 1, we only got up to this blouse, and I fucked up my blouse so partly. partially. I think I left my shit at my school. If I had it here, I would show you the blouse and the skirt. The reason why we messed up, though, was part of the reason why is because our professor, again, the one who doesn't know too much about the fashion, and this is the professor that is the main head of the department, main head of, not the department, the sewing department. She had us doing like these technical skilled out, like, okay, so what I call them? Techniques, sewing techniques. And what happened was these sewing techniques weren't, some of them weren't incorporated. Like, we learned how to do darts, we learned how to do pockets, but other stuff that wasn't irrelevant. Hold on. Sorry. So she didn't know what to do. Basically, she was showing us these techniques about sewing techniques that weren't all included. Again, we learned the darts, pockets, and anything else, but buttons, all that. Excuse me. But basically what I'm saying was, some of them techniques could have been inverted, and we could have made it to the jacket and a dress if she would have just let us be and let her do her work. Because we were trying to get done these sewing techniques, learning how to do a bias binding, learning how to put this down, lay that down, put this together, put that together, all this type of stuff, French line seamings. It didn't do well because it didn't go so well. We didn't even make it to, like I said, the girl was exceeding in technical skills part 1 because she didn't do all this shit with us. She was basically, because with the girl in technical skills part 1, she was getting there done. She didn't have to stop every 5 minutes to learn a skill or technique, maybe here and there, but she did all her work. She got it done because she wasn't stopped just to do this shit, do that shit, learn this, learn that, learn this, learn that. Like with us, we were learned to do this, that, this, that, this, that. It was like 3 techniques in one day, 2 techniques in one day, 1 technique in 1 week, 1 technique in 1 week, technique in week. Wow, tongue twister. 2 techniques in 2 weeks, 2 techniques in 1 week. Like, we were learning techniques back to back to back to back to back. She didn't have to go through all that. She only did it 1 time, and then that was it. She only did it like maybe once or twice, and that was it. Girl continued on working hard, and then she got it done. And she excelled faster. And here's where the shade was thrown in at. Quote, our professor told us, wow. Quote, the professor told her, wow, you really are exceeding. You got fast. You're getting this done quick. You're exceeding fast. Me and my other partner was looking at each other like, oh, really? Because she said, oh, and then this really shocked us. This is what she also said. You did much better than what you did. You're the first one who exceeded faster when the last ones were here. You really have moved on. You can move on to the jacket and this dress. And I'm like, really? Maybe because you didn't do all this. Maybe because we didn't have to go through all the skill and techniques that she had to go through. Me and my partner was talking about this, and we were like, that's because you didn't put her through the rigorous fucking techniques that we had to go through in order for us to, like, get through the fucking day. Like, when you do a rigorous technique, we would learn all these goddamn techniques in one day. We really wouldn't get shit finished. Like, we worked on a skirt for, like, 2 months. We worked on a pair of pants for 1.5 months. And then by the time it was work on the blouse for a show that we had to do, the last person downstairs in the sewing room trying to put buttons on or do this was me, and I fucked it up pretty much a little bit, and it only looked decent from here, besides the neck looking crooked, the neck right here looking bad, and then, yeah, it was just fucked up, period. So, that's where the shade was thrown in at. Our professor threw in some shade at us this semester, so it was just pure fucked up. I also have this problem with this, okay, so I also have a problem with the assistant professor at the school, too. And I won't say her name, but yeah, I don't like her either because I feel like she's fucking cold. Like, she's too cold to be a professor. It's like, it'd be too much. I understand you, like, she tells us that, oh, the way I was treated in school is the way I should treat you guys. Tough love, but it's like, it's not that serious. You don't need to do that. Like, at one point, she literally told me, my my friend, you're not ready for a 4-year school. Because we were working on mannequins that had, for mannequin, okay, we had to do an unconventional challenge one day, and my mannequin was sloppy. I actually have a picture of it. Like, probably from a naked eye on camera, you wouldn't be able to see it. Oh, this is ZT Max phone, so if anybody wondering why it's so big. Find it. Where's my pictures? Okay, go here. What am I looking for? Where's that? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Mine was sloppy. I was trying to create a dress with a high and low back, and well, high in the front, low in the back, and like almost like a ball gown look. If you want to see closer, this is what it looked like. Yeah. What happened was it didn't come out too neat. I'm not really good with unconventional challenges. I never really had practice with unconventional challenges, and it just didn't not do well. So there, and there's where it came in with the nasty habit, because everybody else's was on display the next week. I came in this class, and she's like, you see everybody else's, what is it about theirs that doesn't compare to yours? Oh, I said, oh, it's neat, nice, polished. Okay, and go back to what you said. It's neat. Yours compared to everybody else's is not neat. You have to work on it in order for it. And so we're going to give you time to rework on that so it can be displayed. And then this is where, like, oh, you're not ready for a 4-year college, my friend. You need more and lots of work. I'm just saying. And I'm trying to see, did I take a picture of mine with the darts on it? Did I? Because afterwards I did. I took a picture of it. After I reworked it, it came out again okay. Trying to find it. Did I take a picture of it? I don't think I did. Wow. Yeah, so I didn't take a picture of it. But I wind up redoing it, this time with a slit going on the side and like the little, I guess if you guys want to call it, like, I put like these darts illuminating out a 3D effect, like going all over the body, and then on one side of her leg there's like a piece of fabric hanging down right here, and it's like dart right there, and then a dart probably right here. Yeah, so I did it up nice, and it got displayed in the window, which I was actually happy about. So I guess if I did take my time, a little less rushing, because I felt like I was under a time limit, I rushed through it, and I guess I did a good job enough to it got displayed outside. So yeah, but anyway, I still felt like she didn't have to say, oh, you weren't ready for the 4-year college thing, and then da. But be as it may be, I succeeded. I got through that class. So basically this semester, like I explained, was hectic. Everybody was all over the place. We actually had to like talk down the advisor to let us do a 4-piece collection, because we wasn't going to get through a 5 or 6-piece collection, because we weren't going to have the condensations done. Like, it was confusing. And then the nerve of her first professor, the main professor of the sewing class, to tell us that we that we weren't that well. I sound so over the place. The shading fact that the professor had told us to tell the other student in the technical skills part 1 that she had made it as far as the last group did, and then start redoing the same shit she did all over again. When she had to do the sewing techniques, she redid it again. She started doing sewing techniques, showing us, oh, this is a way you can do this. Oh, this is another way where you can do this. And then for some reason, we all had to start sewing stockings. For one point, we had to sew stockings for, I guess, the army. So when kids do a stocking, they can give it to their family members, and they would have, well, give it to soldiers across the way, which I shouldn't complain about because that was actually sweet. That was nice. I ain't gonna complain about that. That was actually a cute moment where I actually felt like I was doing something that was appropriate. Oh, here's my stocking. Rainbow stocking. This is cute. I thought it was a cute idea, so I ain't gonna complain too much about that. Those stocking idea was okay. It did take away from the time, however, but it was okay. It was worth it. And yeah. And here's the finishing touch up for the mood board. Well, here's the technical flats. Let me see. Can I get it in good? I'm trying to see if I can get it good. I don't know. Trying to get it in there. Okay. Maybe without the flash. I think I took 2 without the flash. No, I didn't. Okay, well, this is my technical flats board. I'm gonna try to zoom in as good as I can. Fabric and color board. On this side, it's green, blue, and purple. On this side, green, blue, and purple. On the other side, black, white. These are the fabrics I was using. And there's another one. Oh. Mood board. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah. Trying to lower it down. Yeah, you still wouldn't be able to see it. This is mood board. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I don't know why I incorporated the flash here. It was pointless because the flash makes it worse. Anyway, long story cut short, long story cut short for the semester. It didn't really turn out good. I wound up coming to class with nothing really completed. Skirt wasn't done, shirt wasn't done. The only thing that was most likely getting fully completed and then to be told to rip it out again. Actually, no, I take that back. I had 2 things that were completed, but they weren't put in right. I wind up coming to class with a dumb docile collection. Like, I for real. The pants anatomy, crotch anatomy was screwed. The shirt armholes were put in backwards. And the jacket was done completely off and wrong due to the fact of these patterns. And the skirt never got finished. The shirt never got started. And the dress, it got started and it was almost complete, and then it just started to fuck up at the end. And this whole entire collection was not my favorite. I did not like it one bit. I just didn't like it. I tried the Velcro and it didn't work. The Velcro of the dress was okay, and it started to fuck up. Here's what it looked like. It's a blue Velcro dress. This is the front look like. It's a V-neck Velcro dress, size 16 for the bust line of a 36 woman, or 46 or 44. And this is what the back looked like. It was Velcro. It looked cute until I had to insert the armholes, and the armholes weren't fucking coming out like I wanted it to, and it just made the dress ugly. And I think it's actually in the bag. Then it was the trying to cut it down, and then it didn't come out right. So I didn't have no dress. All I had was a jacket, a piece of a skirt, and then no shirt. Nothing really completed. I was just pissed. And then the jacket, and then the skirt, and then a shirt and a pair of pants done not poorly, but backwardsly, pretty much. So yeah. So that's what happened this semester. Basically, sewing class did not go well, like the first sewing class. Everything else I got it ready for. I probably got a B, A, B, and a B, possible A, and then a or possible B in the last 2 classes. And then for the song class, possible D, possible in C, no, possible in A, no, in C, maybe a D, and short smidge verge on a C. But I'm trying to revamp this collection too. I have it over here. See, this is the jacket. I have to redo it again because somewhere along this line, going down the arm, I don't know, somewhere along here, I fucked up. I did something wrong. I put the back piece on wrong, and I did the back piece wrong. And then this is the shirt. This is the shirt. But I sewed the armholes in backwards. So what I'm basically doing now is I'm taking apart. I put this one up right. One of these is on right, and then one of these are on wrong. Oh yeah, okay. So I'm cutting out this one because this one is sewed upside down and it's wrong. So I gotta fix that. No, actually I resewed it, put it in, but I put the armhole upside down. So now the long part of the arm is down this way, and the big part of the arm and the short part of the arm is up this way. So it's like one side arm is longer, and then the other side arm is like shorter. So yeah. I know my mistakes, so I'm going to go fix them. I'm revamping this collection during the break. So far, I'm working on the shirt. I'm trying to do the pants. I want to enjoy my Christmas break, but it's like I know I have to revamp this collection in order to get a grade, because right now, I'm leaning towards an NC, and I can't stay any longer in the school because I have to get it done, and I want to get done and leave. And hopefully take the journey on getting a job, and then getting an online career, and then hopefully, it's just other shit to do. And I'm gonna try to keep this out as much as I can quickly. Okay. So enough about the semester. Happy Vlogmas. Happy holiday season. Where have I been at? As you know, I have not been doing no Vlogmas because I have been stuck on this collection and trying to relax for my break. I have been literally stressed and tuned out, and it's just like I need to break it down a little bit and chill and get my thoughts together. I did that over the break. I wrote some keynotes down in my book. So I should be fine. Hopefully to revamp this collection, I will put it together in more thesis and more thesis. Revamp this collection, put together more subtly and more easily and eagerly without troubles. This time I get to create this time I guess it's since I don't have nothing to do, or in this case, I don't have to do any more work or nothing like that. I can actually sit down, chill, and put this together quite sweetly. The only thing I have to do now is literally sweep the hallway. This house is getting ready for Christmas. Which is, by the way, what is it? Is it one more day away or 2 more days away? It was 3 more days away when it was Friday. Okay, so it's 2 more days away. Hey, and then it'll be 1 more day away for Christmas Eve. So we got 1 more day for Christmas Eve, and then 2 more days till Christmas. I'm ready for Christmas. I am a Christmas jubilee in this house, jubilee. I find the Christmas holiday to be spiritual, all that type of stuff. Moment of happiness, joy, the joy of giving, all that. Said, done, blah. I have not done no Vlogmas videos because I have not actually been in the mood to do it. I have been in the mood, but it was like the mood to like tell you guys what's been going on this semester. So it wasn't the mood to do a video. It was more so the mood. It wasn't the mood to do Vlogmas videos every day of the week, but it was more on the line of video of what the hell to do. No. Okay. I was in the mood to do Vlogmas, but I wasn't in the mood to do Vlogmas. It was like the mood to do Vlogmas to tell you guys what was going on this semester and what the hell was going on with me and not doing Vlogmas. But it was also the mood to not do Vlogmas and chill out and relax with family, friends. And now it was the urge to do Vlogmas to do and give you guys this Vlogmas update of what's been going on. So to put it like that, short story long, cut short, sweet. I have just been trying to relax and put myself in a mellow state where I can get this stuff done over here. By the way, I have a table over here. I guess I'm gonna show you guys a setup video. What is my stationery? So, yeah. Pretty much sums it up. This semester, it took away from a long time of sociality, all this type of stuff. It just socially, it took away from basically my energy. It took away my motivation. It took away everything to do this collection and also try to do videos in between. So the reason why I haven't been up to date or anything is because everything has been focused on this collection, and when it finally fell out the end, I just felt unmotivated, unsatisfied, unvlogged this, that. And then when I put up the Christmas tree and all that type of stuff this year, it just made it feel beautiful. So guys, I hope you enjoyed my story. Wait, I'm not done yet. Do I have any more daily indulge for you guys? I'm trying to think. Oh, I do. I am not gonna leave you guys like that. Your daily indulge of chocolate and sweetness will be in here. I will do a I will do a compilation video of everything I've been doing leading up to Vlogmas, or in this case, Christmas. There will be like random videos you will be seeing of what was I doing every day during video, discussion of things, everything like that. So I'll start working on it tonight, and then on Christmas Eve, I will shoot. Now I won't launch off the video because the video won't be fully complete until Christmas Day. So I will compile everything into one video, mind you, one big ass video, like a long ass series of video, and you will see it on Christmas, not Christmas Day, like literally in the morning, Christmas Eve, Christmas evening, not Christmas Eve, Christmas evening. So you'll get a daily indulge of that on Christmas evening. So yeah, you will have a compilation of everything done on Christmas Day. Had to leave for a moment. Nephew showed me something that was really obscured and obscene. Terrible. Thanks for watching, guys. Parents are home. Probably gotta do some more work. I have to sweep this hallway, get everything prepared for Christmas. Food in my room. My mom is calling. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel, Sexy Track 21. Thanks for watching. Peace.
I pull up a skirt, that for a thing. All I see is streets when we back out. Took us some bread, we're back now. Back in this bitch with a bag now. Several niggas stay ahead, no, me say the bitches got a mad now.